Good morning, YouTubers. I was asked to do a video on my jet ski trolley. What I done made to make moving my jet ski round a lot easier. Some of the theories in it was I needed something that could go over soft, boggy ground. I needed something that I could transport around inside here without having the trailer on it. I needed something that would hold the jet ski while I was using the trailer as a trailer with another piece of crap what I knocked up over there. And finally I wanted something where the jet ski could be hauled up into the back of the bus out there so that we could go all over this country at a relatively higher speed than what we possibly could pulling a trailer. But also in this country where I am at, a trailer has to have a tax and registration book, otherwise you get fined lots of money every time you go through a police checkpoint. And there are quite a few police checkpoints around here. So that was all the plan, well that was what was behind the plan, and this is what I knocked up out of regular bits of metal and some bits off of Lazada. Now you can probably already tell I am not a skilled technician. I am not a skilled metal worker. I'm just some bloke who gets on and does stuff. So, bearing that in mind, let's have a look at what I got. So this tubing is quite substantial. It's not really meant to be like this, this is why I'm struggling. It's meant to sit the other way around. Bit of red earth there. So let me just eject half the bloody launch site. I don't know what that's coming out like on your speakers, but I do apologise if people were wearing headphones then. So anyway, when the thing's on board, we got a choice of dropping a couple of bolts in that end, and you can then wheel it around or even put it on your car to get it to where you want it to go, or put it on the other end like that, and then you can pull it around and do whatever else you want the other way around. And if you don't want to do any of that, which I'll be totally honest, I've not even used that bit yet. This is what I normally do with it. Bring the ski back from the lake. Take the towing strap off first. And we won't be going very far. Right, these two hooks line up with the runners on the trailer, he says. It is like 8 o'clock in the morning and I've only had 2 coffees. Ooh, them two go around about there. First thing I learned not to forget to do was release the front of the ski. Release the front of your ski, and because I'm going up a step, I actually built it for level to level. Well, I actually built it to draw it from the back of the vehicle it was attached to. So I'm going up a step now, so I've got a bit of an angle to cope with. So just equalise the angle a bit. Grab all my second winch, because basically I'm on my Jack Jones and I don't like doing really hard work because I am old and fragile and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Right, I've got a little extension handle here. I found these 2 bits of plastic off a telegraph pole that it fell. I don't know what come. It just fell out of that pole and nearly damaged my bike, but I thought, right, I'm having you. So basically, I put these pretty coloured things in there. The reason they're different colours is because if she's helping me, it's a lot easier for me to say stick it in the blue one, stick it in a red one, stick it in a yellow one. The different positions are simply to balance the ski in different positions. Look at these fall out all the time. So if you want to walk easy with the ski, keep it neutral. He's nose heavy now, look. Only a little bit. Now he's virtually balanced now, so you don't need anything, look, just one finger. Just pull it along with one finger now. If I want to drain it out, I'll just pull it back a bit more. But that pretty much is all there is to it. Pipe bender, bit of tube, couple of hubs, couple of tyres, and a winch. And a bit of jiggery pokery to get it all to work. Oh, I'd like to get that to work. I'll have to put some here and here to hold that in. There you go, people. Make one up in an afternoon. Cheerio now.